Hi, welcome to Stalk of Truth. Okay, this is the second video in the series of videos that I'm producing. If you're not right with Jesus Christ, I strongly suggest you get right with Jesus Christ. I really mean that. The information that I'm going to share with you is pretty significant. It's quite unbelievable. I think it's prophetic. I think I'm meant to show it to you. And this is a culmination of 25 years of research of my life. I feel like it's come up to this point. It's quite crazy, but something prophetic has revealed itself, and I wish to share that with you today. So, following my first video, everybody wanted to know how I got September 11 from the 666, from the 666 number, 6606. And I'm going to show you how I worked that out. But I've also uncovered something else, which is a number that's kept on coming back up, which is the 9666 number. This number for Lucifer has continually come up again and again and again recently in my life, in Jurassic Liars videos, and it just keeps on coming up for me. So I think this is a sign, perhaps, and I'm not saying something will definitely happen on the date that I'm going to provide for you today. I'm not a prophet or anything like that. I am a sinner that's saved by grace through faith and in Jesus Christ, and I'm just a follower of Jesus Christ, and I'm a sinner that's redeemed through Christ. So that's who I am. However, let he who hath wisdom calculate the number. And so that's what I've done here. And I think this is given to me for a reason. So let's continue. So the 666 has a complete sequence. And if 365 days, if this is December the 35th, we have a range of numbers that we can work out that is equivalent to one day of the week. That's a different day of the week, and so on. Sorry, a day of the year, and so on and so forth. So what I did was I took the 365.25 and I divided by the entire range of numbers, the entire circumference, should I say, of the year. And when I did that, I got this number here, which is equal to 1 unit of time. So I'm going to show you how I did that. Okay. So 365.25, and I included the 25 as well as without the 25, so you can see it both ways. Divided by 9432. And you can see that that's the number that I got. Okay, which is the same number up here. Then, for example, all we do is times it by 666, and we get the 25th day of the year. Okay, and we continue that multiplication all the way down so that we get each day of the year. I'm going to show you what it is for September 11, so you can see that it is actually 255. So you know that it's the exact date and that there is no accident here. Okay, 255. Pretty simple. Okay, so that's the 255th day of the year. Now with these extra numbers here, okay, I think that they're timestamps. So I think they could have something to do with a certain geographical location and time being recorded at perhaps the 0 date line and worked out from there. That's what I think. So I think these extra numbers that follow are timestamps for the day during the daytime, because we've got the days and I think we've got the time of day. So you could actually work out where the geographical location is, at this particular time when, say, September 11 happened, and you could zero in on that particular location, that time zone, so to speak. Okay, so I'm going to show you how I got the days of the year. Now, this had puzzled me for a long time, because which year did September 11 take place? And it was 2001. And I struggled with that because the date didn't line up exactly. And recently, my niece is almost 1 year old, and we didn't count her birthday. We don't count a child's birthday until they actually achieve 1 year old. So they have to go through various months from birth to achieve that one. And when I went back and I subtracted 1 year from the calendar, all of a sudden, all the dates and everything lined up perfectly. I mean, it was a revelation. It was amazing. So I'm going to show you September 11 now on the calendar. So this is just a calendar, and it's the 255th day of the year of that day, and then bang, September 11. Okay, this is the day, and notice that the days remaining of the year are 1, 1, 1. This is really, really important. It's 1, 1, 1 days left in the year. Okay, this is really September 11, 1, 1. Okay, so you see the ones here. You've got the 9, you've got the 11, and you've got the 1, 1, 1. Okay, you've got the 9, and we've got the 11. And these are really, really, really important numbers with 255. This is crazy. And then something else popped up at me, which has me a little bit concerned, because I'm seeing all these 11s everywhere, and I'm seeing this number 6932. And I've spoken about it looks so similar to this number. So what happens in 67 days' time? It's going to be this number. And what's the date in 67 days' time? So September 11 attack plus 9,666 days, which is in 67 days' time, and I get the number 13. And the number 13 is generally considered an unlucky number. So for me, we've got Friday the 13th. So traditionally, the number 13 is a negative number. And coincidentally, tomorrow is going to be 66 days' time, and the number will be 12, which reduces to the number 3. And these are very prophetic numbers. And we've got the September 11 attack with 111 days for the future, and then I calculated what it is exactly if we add this much time to that attack, and we end up with the date Monday the 11th of November 2019, which is 11/11. Now, I don't know how much Kabbalah you know, or what the Twin Towers, the 11, symbolized. It's a gate. It's the Kabbalistic gate of Jachin and Boaz. And what they're doing is they're colliding two worlds into one. Okay? And they're trying to bring this other dimension, the fallen dimension, the fallen angels, into our reality. And we get different phenomena. People claim the Mandela effect, which is a combination of CERN as well as a black cube of the D-wave computer, the quantum computing, which is the same black cube as the tefillin that the Jews wear on their head, and the Kaaba, where the Muslims walk around worshipping Allah. It's the Kabbalah. And so you have this cube phenomena that ties into this date. And I haven't got into the gematria of the cube and the calculator yet, which is because I already know what it is. Yeah, it makes me a little bit concerned that something might happen on this day. I don't know. Okay, I'm not a prophet. I'm not saying something definitely will happen, but this is all of this. This is 25 years of stuff that I've been studying. This is what this is. This is crazy. I honestly can't believe it. Yeah, I try to remain calm during this video. All what I can tell you guys is, okay, you better get right with God. Okay? You better get right with Jesus Christ. So when is right now the right time to get right with Jesus? Okay? You have to ask yourself that. And you have to get rid of all sin. Because if something does happen in 67 days' time, we know that these type of events and these type of situations that are created, including dates of war, okay, which is a cult ritual sacrifice. You know, you've got the 6 million that they keep on saying were slaughtered. You have prophetic numbers here. And so I'm sharing this with you now to show you that this is Lucifer, fallen Satan. This is Lucifer. Okay, this is fallen, this is Satan. All right, this is what this all represents. And if you need any more convincing about these numbers here, other than the calculation that I showed you, Jurassic Liars does lots of work. Now, I disagree with him, okay, in terms of Elvis is Lucifer. Elvis is a chosen name by a gentleman, a Jewish gentleman who was a singer. Okay. I think that he was definitely into theosophy. Okay, he read Helen Blavatsky's book on stage, and he was definitely into the occult. However, I don't think that he is Satan. He is definitely could be a representative, a Satanist, but I don't think that he's the Antichrist, although he has a prophetic name that calculates to the Antichrist, and it represents evils, okay? So not just evil, but evils. Elvis is an anagram of evils, okay, which means something bad, okay, evils, okay, plural of evil. Not just a little bit evil, but evils as in very evil. Anyway, so that's the information. You now have a date, okay, and the most powerful date that I've ever seen. Yeah, anyway, thank you for watching. I'm sorry if I'm a little bit unnerved by this new information. It's just something that I came across because people were asking me, you know, and I had never figured out until now that, you know, there are so many days until this date. You know, it never dawned on me until now. And when I saw the numbers, it was like, yeah, like prophetic. It's surreal. It's everything aligned. So the date is 11/11. So guys, get right with Jesus now. And if you haven't shared the gospel with people and started proselytizing and converting people to Jesus, you know, if this is what they use and this is how it works, then yeah, you claim souls and obviously be prepared and be safe. You know, there's a lot of chaos in the world happening at the moment, from Hong Kong to United States to all around the world. I mean, this might just be the beginning of something. You know, there are certainly other dates, but it all seems to revolve around this 6606, which in Gematria you miss a zero, and you have this number which represents Lucifer in Gematria, the all-seeing eye, the eye of provenance, Satan, Saturn, the fallen angel, the fallen cherub, So this is it. This is my life's work essentially. So do with it what you will. Share it. I can't tell you that anything's gonna happen, but this is mass. This isn't something negotiable. This is evidential. You know, this is something that you know, the numbers speak. I haven't projected anything onto this. I've just used numbers to explain, and used, you know, their event of 9/11 and their numbers to calculate this. Anyway, yeah, I think this is more important than any other video that I've ever seen in my entire life. Thank you for watching. Please share it, and please subscribe, and please comment. Make these videos go viral. This is important information.